So, you want to take over the world, right? Like Pinky and the Brain. You just want to take over the world. Well, here's episode 2 of my World Takeover series. If you want to take over the world, there's a skill you need to master to prevent any setbacks in your quest to take over the world. And that skill that you need to master is the art of forgiveness. It's probably one of the toughest, hardest skills to master. But if you don't master it, it can set you back. It can kick your ass. And it could totally sabotage your quest to take over the world. In life, you're going to come across a lot of people that are going to do you wrong. They're going to steal from you. They're going to cheat. They're going to talk smack about you. You're going to get mugged. You're going to get beat up. You're going to get jumped. Things happen. It's very easy to build up a lot of resentment towards these people that have done you wrong. Sometimes the people that have done you wrong are the closest people to you. Sometimes it's like a close friend or even like a family member. And those are the instances that actually cut the deepest, because those are the people you trust the most. And when they do you wrong, it actually causes the most pain and resentment. You have to master the art of forgiveness. And it's not easy to do. It's very, very hard. Like, you have to be hardcore Jedi, ninja, guru minded to do it. And I'm going to give you an exercise that'll help you do it. A really easy exercise. You get yourself a plain sheet of paper. Blank, plain sheet of paper. Get yourself a pen. No cell phones involved. No computer, Microsoft Word or anything like that. Old school pen and paper. And you write down all the people that have done you wrong in your life up to this point. You list them. You try to go back as far as you could remember from your childhood. If you were abused, if you were beaten, if you were taken for granted, if you were whatever wrong that was done to you, you write the person's name down and you write what they did. You make a list. And every single one that you could remember. You make that list, and at the bottom of the list, you have to put yourself down, because you have to be able to forgive yourself, because nobody's perfect. We've all done things that we're probably not proud of. We probably failed miserably at certain things. It's very important that you put yourself down also. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to forgive yourself. That would be the last person on the list. So what you do is you go through your list and you look at all the names. You remember the person. You remember the incident. And you say, I forgive you. And after you say that, you cross that name off the list. And you just go down the list to the second person, third person, all the way down the list until you get to yourself. And it's very important that you forgive yourself for anything that you feel that you've done, any shortcomings. If you feel like you've done something in error, if you've done somebody wrong, you have to forgive yourself. And then and once you say you forgive yourself, you cross your name off. And then you take that piece of paper, you tear it up, and you toss it. Now, you can do this exercise as many times as you need. After the first time you do it, you're going to feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. You're going to feel some of that resentment and some of that disappointment, some of that pain of betrayal, of whatever it is. You're going to feel that weight lift off your shoulders, and you're going to be able to think more clearly. You're going to be able to prioritize better. You're going to be able to do things that you weren't able to do because you were harboring all that resentment and all that pain. It helps you clear some of that negative energy out of you. And you could do it as often as you want. It's a very simple exercise, but you have to really be sincere. You have to be really sincere about it. That's the thing. That's the key. It's very hard to do, you know. There's probably a lot of you out there that had some really tragic things happen to you. You know, whether it be abuse from a parent, whether it be sibling rivalries and fights with your siblings. And if you haven't had anybody do anything bad to you so far in your life, consider yourself blessed. Because if you've lived, you've had somebody try to do you wrong or do you wrong. Somebody has betrayed you. Somebody has stolen money from you, or somebody didn't return money that they borrowed. It could be, you know, something serious. It could be something small. When you make your list, you got to write down whatever you can remember. All the things that you could remember that where someone did something bad to you. If you can master this art of total forgiveness, then you are on your way to take over the world. Thank you for watching, and I'll smell you later.